everyone, and welcome to another killer commentary video. Once again, I am playing the Deathslinger because I still need to get my ad out. And might as well try out the new killer while I can, and knock out a few archives. Now, before getting into the game, I just want to give a quick shout out to these people who commented. Thank you very much for your comments. I enjoy reading them and responding to them and helping you guys out and hearing your opinions and giving you guys my opinions if you care to hear it. So comment below on this video to have a chance at your comment being featured in the next video. Now, let's get on to the gameplay. So this first game, we are in Haddonfield. So, potential good map for Deathslinger and potentially bad. Because there's long alleys that you can chain people, but there's also a lot of buildings and line of sight. Now, I do not know what these survivors are doing to trigger my notifications right away, but here we are, there's a Jake. Now, I guess it's better for him to do my totem because then I see the aura for survivors. But, dang, there's an opening there for him to slip out. Alright. I was just trying to see if I could predict him, which... Oh, look at that. He ran without looking behind him. That's what happens when a survivor panics, and this is a survivor who wants a flashlight save. Yeah, if you want a flashlight save, don't make it so obvious, buddy. Now, he's probably gonna camp that, and bam. So, I just wanted to see if this would work. If I shoot him at this short pallet loop, can I loop around it fast enough to hit him? And it worked. So, short pallet loops are deadly against the Deathslinger if you're injured, because he can chain you and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you can get yourself stuck on an object. Now let's go ahead and hook him. I wouldn't be surprised if the David has Unbreakable. Which, look at that, he does. Just immediately after I say it, he uses his Unbreakable. Why am I not surprised? Because he has a flashlight, of course. And people with flashlights get slugged a lot. Oh, that was weird. Those scratch marks. Maybe they were on the inside of the house and they somehow projected to the outside. It's kind of weird. Well, oh. So we got two people here. I'm going for him because he's injured. And will he sandbag the Jake? Let's find out. Oh, well, he'll run. Oh, you got dead hard. And I missed. And he has borrowed time. And they got the totem, that's fine. I don't think this guy has anywhere to go. Yep. No dead hard, nowhere to go. You know, this guy probably also has DS. Right, just quickly double checking this generator because I know it's almost done. Let's hook him in the dead zone. Is there really not a single pallet back here? Because that would really suck if you're a survivor. Wow. That place is complete dead zone. You need sprinters to get out of there. Oh look, someone got off the generator after I hooked them. So, Hex Ruin and whatever that perk that I activated is called would probably make a really good combo. Because if they get off the gen, then Hex Ruin digresses the gen for as long as it's closed up. Someone failed a healing skill check back here, and they just saved David. Probably go back because there's also a generator back there. And also where the person failed the healing skill check, there's no gens over there, so there's no real point in going over there. I want to try and stay in areas with generators. Oh! Your dead hard really saved you on that one, buddy. Let me just flashlight the killer, because I know I'm gonna go down and I have DS. Yeah, I'm not giving you your DS. Looks like this person who saved him hightailed it out of there, though. They just run straight across the map. And they probably have sprint bursts, so I can't really catch up to them that easily. You know, I really thought they would have some other progress on these other generators by now. But I guess not. Oh, there's someone going for the heal. Oh, are you trying to hide behind a tree? Oh, it really worked out for you, didn't it? I'm a little confused about that Jake. It sounded like he failed a healing skill check, but he's not full health yet. Well, that Nancy was a complete noob. She's just like, I hear heartbeat, run straight and throw every pallet I get to. That was her thought process. Which is the wrong one. Don't you love it as killer when survivors just run to you and you don't have to chase them? It's an amazing feeling. Oh, I wonder why he's crawling over here. I was trying to see if I can get them to jump. Huh. Well, that was weird. I guess Jake jumped down and was just standing above David for no reason in particular. And Nancy killed herself on the hook. And this gen... Oh! There's the last survivor! Would you look at that? He's gonna probably jump off, so let's see if he curves around the building like most noobs do. Yep! See, reading survivors perfectly makes your job so much easier as killer. I just made a educated guess that he would loop back to the front of Strode, because I'm thinking that he's thinking that he wants to loop Strode, so he's gonna go back upstairs so he can jump out the window again. And my prediction was correct. Now, what he should have done was, instead of looping Strode like that, he should have made sure I was following him, for one. And two, instead of looping to the front of Strode, when he knows I did not follow him to the porch, he should have continued running straight up the alleyway. Because then me going to the front of Strode would have actually been a waste of time instead of cutting him off. And especially when you're being chased at Strode, you can actually make sure the killer's following you, because when you jump off the balcony, you should see the killer vaulting the window. If you do not see the killer vaulting the window, then they're probably trying to cut you off. You could also stay on the balcony until the killer vaults the window, but that's risky unless you have balanced landing, because you get that stagger when you fall, and the killer's so much faster than you, they can catch up quickly if you jump off right when they vault the window. So there's some insight for you guys. Now we try to find the hatch. But I don't think we will. Don't hear it yet. Deathslinger is too slow to find the hatch fast. And we got Ruthless. Alright, now we are on the Rotten Fields. Now, the corn does make aiming a bit harder on this map, especially when people wear brown or tan clothes, because it's kind of hard to tell where they're going. Plus, they can easily avoid the harpoon, because it seems like the harpoon has a very pinpoint accuracy to it. Has a small hitbox, and you have to hit the survivor directly. Like, I've seen harpoons miss a survivor by mere inches. And Dwight ran into me. The best thing to do when you don't know where the killer's coming from is to try and figure out which direction they're coming from. Because you don't want to run in the direction the killer's coming from. It's a big mistake a lot of survivors make. They hear a heartbeat and they just run. Alright, so we got 2 people at least, maybe 2 people on one of those gens and 1 person on the other gen or something. But they're working on those 2 gens over there. Okay, the crow flew up, so someone's here. They probably ran away though, because that's why the crow flew. Oh, got her. So actually, each survivor's on a different generator. And I don't have any perks to speed up the gen digression. And she's just standing there. Why would you stand next to the tree instead of the pallet? It doesn't make any sense. Once I get my Merciless, I can actually try out other perks I want, and wow, that survivor is doing a gen right next to the hook. So they're more experienced because they don't care about the heartbeat. And they know not to run through Killer Shack without looking. What would be ideal is to get the Dwight again. They blew up this gen like a bunch of times. How do you miss that many skill checks? I don't even have any perks for that. Got him. Shots are much better this time, but it's also easier. Going back to the hook because we want to try and keep pressure on those 2. Don't want them healing up. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? They have 2 gens left. Hooey. So I'm slugging Jane to try and create more pressure. Someone has to go heal her. And then we'll hook her to create a bit more pressure. Because dying on hooks faster than bleeding out. Okay, they got Jane up. Another person healed. And they failed a healing skill check or something. And what? Oh, thanks for doing that totem so I know where you are. I can see your aura now. Other 2 people are on the other side of the map. Thank you very much, Jane, for the hook. Or harpoon, should I say. Only reason I got that was because I could see her aura. Okay, they're probably gonna go for save on Claudette now. So they were both in the far corner, so they would probably be doing the gen back here, would they not? If they're not doing this gen, it's gonna be a big mistake, because Deathslinger is so slow, and what the... Okay, maybe they're not on that gen because the entity bugged out on it. Oh, I saw someone moving in the distance. I don't see scratch marks though. Okay, so 1 person probably got both those saves. That's really bad for me. I shouldn't have gone so far from the hook, because now they get to probably escape for free, and that's just more generator progress they get to do. Plus, I think they're survive with friends, because they seem pretty coordinated. Like, they're not that good at running, but if you have coordination, what else do you need? Jane's around here somewhere as well, I know it. And I know they're doing this generator. And they're doing the generator next to the tree. Yeah, see, look. She's out. And then she just runs back when I leave. There's nothing I can do without losing Jane, because they're gonna heal her up. See scratch marks, they're healing. Got him. Oh my gosh, Jane. Oh, okay, so she tried body blocking really hard. And not sure what Jane's goal was. So they have 2 gens almost done. Yeah, they're doing that one and they're doing this one. Oh look, and they pop them at the exact same time. Well, that's a pretty big Survive with Friends indicator. Because they knew which generators to do. And they stuck to those 2 generators. So if they weren't Survive with Friends, they would be doing different generators. Now, 1 of 2 options for Feng here. She could go for the heal on Jane, or she could go for the gate. I guess Claudette, I killed Jane. Okay, so she went for the gate. So the reason I went back is because Deathslinger is a slow killer, and I don't think I could have gotten to that gate fast enough to get her. So might as well just hook these 2 survivors and then force Feng out. Because Deathslinger is slower than most killers. If I was like Hillbilly, or maybe even a normal speed killer, I probably could have gotten to the gate fast enough. But otherwise, no. And I missed my shot. Look at her D-bag when she didn't get chased all game. That's how you can spot a true survivor main. You don't really have any skill if all you did was not get chased by the killer at all. I think I only hit her once, and I didn't even chase her because I was going after someone else instead. Now it's time to look for a hatch while Dwight struggles on the hook. This is why it's actually a good thing for survivors to struggle on the hook for you, because they buy you more time to find the hatch, and to break pallets and break gens and anything else you need to do. But 3 kills isn't bad for a Survive with Friends, I think, who were pretty coordinated. I mean, they knew where I was, so they tell each other, hey, don't go there. And they obviously had Jane and Claudette distracting me while Feng and Dwight did gens, because those were the only 2 I ever saw, really. I only saw Dwight at the beginning. Now, I know I could have just made 1 video where I get my Adept Deathslinger, but where's the fun in that? It's about the journey, not the achievement, right? And I just wanted to show you guys my Deathslinger games because I have multiple Deathslinger games since it took me a while to get my Merciless victory. And you can learn a thing or 2 from every game, such as recognizing the Survive with Friends because they popped the last 2 gens at the exact same time. They also didn't go for saves unless I left the hook, which is a good indication for Survive with Friends as well. Like, they'll tell their friends when you leave and when you're going to the hook. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and make sure to like and subscribe if you did, because I do make more Dead by Daylight content. If you have any questions for me or comments about the Deathslinger, comment below and I'll check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, good luck out there in the fog, and see you next time.